Hi, I'm Abigail Crow, and I'm going to be playing the social worker.
Hi, I'm Raquel Cuellar, and I'll be playing JD Vance.
Hi, I am Emily Frias, and I'll be playing Yusha Vance.
I'm Madeline Torres, and I will be the recorder.
Hey, how have you guys been doing?
Pretty good so far.
Alright. Good. How was your weekend?
It was good. Friday, my wife had to work, so my mom invited me out to dinner. And it was a little nerve-wracking for my wife not to be there, but we were able to have like a good heart-to-heart, and I think it calmed a lot of the tension that I felt that was there. So I think it was good. And then Saturday we went to a lake.
Oh, wow.
We did. We had a cookout. We invited some friends over. It was nice seeing JD be exposed to a little bit more people and having that enjoyment of himself, like there with more than just maybe like one couple. So there was like multiple of us there. So I think it really like showed, how much he's progressed from having like nobody to being able to finally be around some people.
Right.
And as my wife said, so I initially invited John out and his wife again, but I decided to raise that number, as you said, setting that goal for myself to feel comfortable with more people. And at first, like I said, it was nerve-wracking, and I didn't really know how to handle it. My initial reaction was to shut down like I used to and walk away. But I think having my wife's support and everything, I was able to get through it and really enjoy it, and I had a good time.
And it was nice seeing JD like go out, with John and Mark, and being able just to see him like from a distance, like just enjoy himself, like walk around the lake, just like the typical what you do at the lake. And it was nice to see him that I didn't have to be right next to him. He was finally able to like realize the goals he has been setting, and I think he's accomplished a lot of them.
I'm really happy to hear that you're setting goals for yourself, challenging those goals and your comfort level. And I'm just happy that you guys also see the progress that I'm seeing in you guys. And the communication between you two is way better than what it was at the very beginning.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think so. I think at the very beginning, as you said, it was challenging for me to not go to that initial shutting down. But I think throughout the progress of us having just those goals for each other, it's definitely helped us out.
Yeah, I think our communication has gotten a lot better now, where we can tell each other a lot more things. We're finally feeling like we can see progress to where, he doesn't shut down. He's able to like speak up. So I definitely.
Were you guys able to have alone time over the weekend, or was it just with the couples?
I think Sunday was our relaxed day. We just had a nice dinner.
Yeah, I think our alone time was like Friday, most like, because he obviously went to dinner with his mother, and I went to work. So I think a little bit of separation, being separated a little bit, helped out JD, be more exposed out there without me, and I think he did really good. And then obviously on Saturday both of us were together, and then Sunday we kind of just relaxed.
So you said that on Friday you went to dinner with your mother?
Yes.
And you went alone, correct?
Yes.
How was that for you?
Well, as I mentioned, it was challenging for me to be without my wife, and I had gotten so used to her being by my side all the time that it was hard. But I think I needed that to be able to approach my mom separately, because as we had said before, I just don't want my mom's relationship and my wife's relationship to be tainted by the image that I have of her from the past. So I think me going by myself, like I was able to work through those issues and realize that I don't have to let that affect me now with my relationship with my wife and with my coworkers even.
And I know that when I got a text saying that, hey, like my mother invited me, and I was like, go ahead. Like I called him and I was like, hey, like go for it, definitely go to dinner with your mother and see how that goes out. So I'm glad he was able to take, some initiative and go.
Did you have any concerns for him?
No, because just been reaching all his goals and stuff. So definitely, exposing him out a little more definitely has helped.
Yeah, definitely. And even though she wasn't there Friday, I just think that call, that support that she provided me, like it encouraged me to just, keep on going and taking initiative.
Good, good. So as you know, we're reaching the end of our sessions, and just the reason for that is the mutual agreement between me and you guys that there has been progress made throughout the sessions. Would you guys agree or disagree?
I definitely agree. I've seen a difference in myself mostly, but just in us together able to communicate with each other better.
I definitely agree. We've been having better communication, like that's been going a long way. His relationship with his mother and his coworkers, being able to like talk to more people. So definitely, we've been just doing great progress.
That's amazing to hear. So where we go from here is just making a plan for what we have, or for you guys for the future. So what do you guys see for the future? What do you want your plan to be?
I think just continuing to work on that relationship with my mom, and eventually for all my extended family to be able to come together with my wife and her family, and to be able to just find that peace within each other, and then for us to continue to be there for each other and support each other and love each other through everything.
I think I just keep having like some small, even if it's a small goal set, so that we can like keep reaching, seeing what like our future holds. But if like something ever, like if we ever have a question or anything, or maybe like we just want to like talk again or something, is there any like, what would we have to do? Is there any like way we can like reach you or something?
Yes, definitely. I will give you my information at the end of this session, and you can feel free to call me or email me if you have any concerns, or if you think that it has come to the point where you need to make other sessions. I will be completely open to that, and I will respond to you as quickly as I can. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would definitely help.
Yeah, just for future reference, if something ever does happen, hopefully not, because we've been doing great.
Yes.
But if something does, that would definitely help.
Awesome. Do you guys have any concerns?
I think really just, as I said, with the dinner with my mom and with the whole cookout with my coworkers, there was that brief moment where I didn't know how to react, and I didn't know how to take it. I didn't know how to engage, I guess. And I think that's my concern, is that one day will it get too hard for me that I'm going to just revert back to that initial of pushing people away and things. And I think that's one of my concerns, that one day it'll be too much for me and I won't know how to handle it. Our goals are definitely helping, and I think if we continue that, it'll definitely help, but I just worry that one day, what if it doesn't?
So one thing to remember is that it's not always going to be easy, and that it will be a process, but if you just push through, just push yourself and persevere, then you will get through. And just remember all of the coping skills that we have worked with, and just continue with the goals, the communication between you two. And if it comes to the point where you do revert back, I'm always here, and that you can, like I had said before, you can email me whenever, and I will get back to you guys.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Yeah, that'll definitely work.
Yeah.
Help out. JD definitely, if he is stuck at one point, I will always be there, but sometimes having you through this definitely has helped.
Yeah, and we definitely thank you. I mean, this has been a huge step in the right direction, and I thank you for taking that time to help us out.
Of course.
Yes, thank you for everything you have done, you know, helping us come a long way.
I love just seeing the progress that you guys have made throughout all of these sessions, and I look forward to hearing the good stories in the future.
Definitely, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. You guys have a good time. Good day.